Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Another day here in math land, and gonna go over some of these pre-algebra homework problems, and let's hope you guys can understand what we're doing here, because these ones are a little bit tricky. All right. So Veronica is choosing between two healthcare clubs, and after how many months will the total cost for each health club be the same? All right, so you first wanted to start by figuring out what you're looking for, and that is in the question, how many months? So I'm using M for the number of months for the health clubs to be the same. All right, now comparing these two different studios here. All right, so you have to think what is fixed costs versus variable costs. Okay, so like which costs do you pay only once? And which costs vary based on the number of months. Okay? Well, your membership, unless it's a recurring yearly membership, which we're just assuming that we're paying this once. Okay, so it's $27 for the membership. Okay, and I mean, you could get rid of those extra zeros if you want, but I'm going to keep them to line up our decimal points later on. All right, so $27, and the monthly fee for the studio is $22.75, so it's $27 plus $22.75 and we want to know when they will be the same, or in other words, when will they be equal? Okay, so when will Studio A, which is what we just created there, be equal to Studio B? Okay, so Studio B's equation is like basically the same thing. You got a membership fee and you got a monthly fee, okay, 1650 M. All right, so after that, you have to solve this equation when you have variables on both sides of the equation. All right, so remember, you cannot add like terms through the equal sign. Okay, so you have to undo the term here. So undo 1650m by subtracting it on both sides of the equal sign. Okay, subtract 1650m. All right, and so if you subtract 1650m, you would get, well, let's see, I did this ahead of time here. It might be easier if I just do it again. You get 625m. All right, bring down your 27 here, plus 625m equals $52. Okay, and now you have a good old two-step. So what do we do first in our two-step? Well, you undo addition or subtraction. So here you're undoing subtraction. So you're subtracting 27 from both sides. Okay, so 52 minus 27 is equal to 25. All right, and then you just have a one step left to go. It's connected by multiplication, this 625 times m. So if you divide by 625, you'll get 4. So the number of months for them to be equal in cost is 4. Okay? Let's look at the next one here. Okay, so this one's a pretty tough one. I mean, like, I messed this up the first time I did it too because, well, it's a little bit worded funny here. All right, so you got two stocks, stock A and stock B. Stock A starts at 9 a.m. Its price was $12.73. It's been increasing 12 cents each hour. Okay, for the millionth time, guys. Each means to multiply. Okay, so you're taking 12 cents and you're multiplying it by the number of hours. Okay, now might be a little bit trickier than that here, so I'll talk to you about that in a second. At noon, the price of stock B was $13.48. It's decreasing. Okay, so it's going down from $13.48. So that means you would be like subtracting at the rate of 7 cents each hour. If the two rates continue, in how many hours will the price of the two stocks be the same? All right, so we're looking for hours. Hours for the two stocks to be the same. Now the question is, what time are we starting at here? Okay, now we have two times in the problem. Are we starting counting hours from 9 o'clock or hours from noon? Well, it's not really super clear, but we're talking about hours from noon here. And how many hours from noon okay, will they be the same? All right. So we're going to say H is going to be hours from noon to be the same, okay? That makes a difference. If it was hours from 9, then you'd have a completely different equation and a completely different answer. Okay, so we want stock A to be equal to stock B. Okay, stock A equal to stock B, and we're starting from noon. All right, so let's think about what happens to stock A's price. Stock A's price is going to start at $12.73. Okay, it's increasing, so since it's increasing, we're adding a certain amount each hour. We're adding 12 cents each hour, but it's starting at 9 a.m., okay? And RH is hours from noon, okay? So since it's increasing 12 cents each hour, there's actually 3 additional hours here that it's increasing. So we're going to put this in parentheses. We're multiplying 12 cents by not just H, but by the quantity H plus 3, okay? Because it's increasing for 3 additional hours. The other stock, 1348, is decreasing, so we're subtracting, and it's starting at noon, and it's decreasing 7 cents each hour from noon. So that's pretty straightforward. You don't have to adjust the H in that case. All right, and then this one's a little bit trickier here because it's not just variables on both sides. Like in the notes I said, the first thing you need to do is simplify each side individually before you move your variables from one side to another. So the first thing I'm going to do is do the distributive property. So if you have distributive property, you generally want to do that first. Okay, so here, let me just type it, it'd be easier. Boop. All right, so if we distribute here, we have 1273 plus 0.12 H. Okay, you can drop that extra 0 if you want. 3 times 0.12, okay, so that's 12 tripled, which is, as a decimal, 36 cents. Okay, 12 cents tripled is 36 cents. All right, so there's your equation with variables on both sides. All right, we got one more step before we can actually, we got to simplify one more thing. You see there are like terms here. This 1273 can be combined with this 36. Okay, so if we add 1273 and 36 together, we get $13.09 plus the 0.12H is equal to 1348 minus 0.07. Okay, and got a little crooked there, but it's okay. All right, so oops, I forgot my H there. Next thing you want to do is move the variables from one side to the other. So I'm going to add 0.07H. Boom. Okay, add 0.07H there. Okay, whoops, getting a little sloppy now. So you're adding the same thing to both sides. We get 0.19H. Okay, and we bring down the numbers, $13.09 plus 0.19H equals 1348. And now we just have to solve for H. Okay, so it's a two-step again. Good old two steps. I told you we'd be doing a lot of two steps. And here's another two-step. Two-step. All right, subtract 1309 from both sides. And you're going to get, what do we get? 39 cents here. 1348 minus 1309. I believe it's 39 cents. Yep. Okay, just want to double check there. 39 cents. All right, so we get 0.19H divided by 0.39. And you're going to have to round your answer here. Divide both sides by 0.19. H is, it says round to the nearest tenth. Okay, so that means you have one place after the decimal point. Okay, and I don't know if I think you round up here. I think it was 2.05, so you want to round it up to 2.1 hours before they are equal. All right. Well, hope that helps, guys. And best of wishes on the next questions. Have a nice weekend and talk to you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.